We're back.
Well, we're moving on now to the side.
Flex Fridays is back, and it's bigger and better. Starting February 17 and every Friday thereafter, it's Flex Fridays at the new luxury and spacious venue, Top Tier Restaurant and Lounge, which is located at 5240 North University Drive in the beautiful city of Lauderdale. Doors open at 8 p.m. with an exclusive happy hour, followed by showtime with your favorite local and international artists. Celebrating a birthday? Well, let us take the hustle out of your birthday planning. Come on and join us at Flex Friday each and every Friday at Top Tier Restaurant, once again, which is located at 5240 North University Drive in the city of Lauderdale. Each and every Friday, a live performance from some of your favorite artists right here from South Florida and around the world. It is Flex Fridays. Come flex with us.
Welcome again to the city of Lauderdale Sports Complex for the starting of the Casa Super League, and it's Sharks versus Broward, and this seems to be something to look at, assess these players and see their thought process of playing the game. I brought with me an evaluation sheet so I can look at the best player on the field and evaluate him or her. So it's off to the races, and Broward has the ball, keeper has the ball, plays it out wide. Defender brings in the challenge with a long ball, played up a back. Sharks covers it nice and easy. Sharks is very confident on the ball at the center back there. He just moved the ball and had the player from Plantation sliding all over the place. Sharks on the ball again. They look really, really comfortable so far. Looks like no threat. But it's early game, so let's see what goes as the game progresses. Broad with the ball down the right side. Just waiting for that ball to be served in. You got 2-3 in the box. Ball squared in. But it's too deep to be of any threat to the Sharks' goal. Welcome, Nigel, to the 2023 Casa Super League.
How are you today?
I am good to be here. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to be here.
I tell you, this is going to be an exciting game.
Sure.
Fantastic teams. You have the Sharks of Palm Beach in blue, and Broward FC, light blue and white.
Sharks look like they're out on the run. They're running hard already, Nigel.
Well defended. Tell you, if you're just joining us, this is our featured Super League match for CASA 2023 season.
Searching ball by Nugent for Broward to Sanan. Sanan's back to Nugent, and they spread it from right to left. Let's see what they get out of it. Searching for that opening space behind the defense. And there was a foul on the play, Nigel. A little bit rough on the tackle there.
I'll tell you, this game is no hold barred. Broward FC is actually the champions for the knockout tournament.
Well, is this the
that we
same team
had-
that they had?
we had
Is
earlier this
is
year.
it the same team?
Most of the players are.
Okay. And the coaching staff for Broward is, who's the coaching staff? Who's coaching the Broward team?
That's Mr. James Shutter.
Okay.
You may know him as Coach Jimmy.
Yeah, he's a long-time veteran like myself in the business. So he makes things happen.
And we have a foul against the Sharks.
And who's head coach for the Sharks?
Head coach for the Sharks is Mr. Jerome Aroldo.
Okay. The Sharks is natively Haitians.
Yes.
They seem to get on the ball really quick, the Sharks. They're very, very fast on the ball.
Beautiful attack from Broward. Well defended by the Sharks.
It looks
I tell
good.
you,
The Sharks
This
defensive.
game is definitely.
The Sharks defensive posture is pretty good so far. So let's see if they can hold up for 90 minutes.
Beautiful ball cleared out. Well,
Right
Broward
to
still
midfield. Center back picks it up, plays wide.
You can tell that there's some very talented players on both teams.
Awesome play to the goalkeeper. And we still see the goalkeeper is playing high, Nigel. Like we've seen for the last couple of weeks. It's like a trend now for the goalkeepers to play high.
Well, they play in a goalie sweeper position.
Yes, that's what that is. So too is the Sharks goalkeeper high on his line. Do we have the starting lineup for Sharks? Oh, that's a ball played
Beautiful
that
through
there.
ball.
Seems like a
Well defended by the Sharks.
Sharks is really sharp and quick on the ball, Nigel. And they're not letting up any space behind them so far.
Well, from what you've seen here, they're playing very compact.
They're reading the plays from Broward pretty good, and they're getting in place to break it up. Seeing that their Broward team is the defending champion for the knockout, you thought in the first 10 minutes of this game that 5, 10 minutes in this game that the Sharks would back down, but they're certainly not backing down.
Well, they're not going to back down because Sharks are a very good team, and you should know they played in the Super League last year.
They were in the
And
finals.
what you
They-
tell me?
I had to ask a question because I don't want to sound like that.
Well, you know they were the runner-up in the
Casa Super
final,
League?
in the Super League final last year.
Only to a very, very good team. It was a good game. Ended up in penalty shootout.
Nice ball over the top.
And the Sharks
Once
are
more,
great.
well defended.
Yeah, the Sharks are.
So far in the first half, Broward
Sharks short.
Sharks is on the counter attack. Beautiful goal by number 21. I tell you, we did not see that one coming.
On the breaker play, Nigel, he slowed up for a minute, got the goalkeeper pause, and once he paused, he unleashed a shot straight in the back of the net.
And that goal was scored by Dennis Wilkins.
Shark goes up 1, Broward 0.
That was an excellent goal. Now, I tell you, that was a surprise shot because right before this counter attack, I was just about to say that the first half Sharks was defending and Broward was attacking. Most of the time.
Nigel, with that is that they counter quick.
The counter attack was
And
unbelievable.
they caught everybody up at the halfway line, and they got the speed, so they just went with it. Freeze the goalkeeper for a minute and then shoot. The Sharks team is very composed. They look good, Nigel. They look good to start.
They're settled.
Here
Comes
goes that
another
turn of
attack.
speed again.
Oh man, missed opportunity.
Sure
Missed
did.
opportunity
It's
for-
not looking good right now for Broward. This counter attack is catching them on a nip. There you go.
Now the whole momentum of the game switch. A big change after that goal score.
Throw a long ball over the top, but just straight to the goalkeeper for Sharks. For Broward. Sharks playing that long ball that didn't really bear any effectiveness. And the keeper just took it and made good use of it. In this encounter, Nigel, it's a female referee in the middle. And I like that. I like to see the female referees and the females fully involved in the sport.
Well, that's a norm right now in sports. Another well defended from the Sharks. Beautiful turn.
Sharks on the attack again. Sharks look pretty good. Like you said, the momentum swing, 1-0. So now they're coming into their own. So let's see how Broward handle themselves from here.
Well, I tell you, Broward is not doing bad. They are playing well. They just got caught with that counter attack, and they actually got caught twice.
Exactly. He just didn't convert the second one.
But here comes the Sharks on the attack. One more ball across the middle, and the
Offsides.
flag is up.
Offsides.
We'll take a look at the replay.
That's full side, Nigel. Not at offside. That's full side.
Let me take one more look. And even though this was an offside, he had an opportunity, but he put it wide.
Yeah, put it wide. Mm.
As you know about this game, all it takes is one simple error to change the whole momentum. Goalie's way off his line.
I can tell you that sweeper keeper is working.
Beautiful ball.
Well defended by Sharks.
Ball is still in play.
Yes, it is.
And reset. Lost the ball in the middle. Was
A defensive posture from
that was
the
a
Sharks.
good
is looking good.
attempt of that through ball, but was well defended.
Sharks look like they're coming to win this thing this year.
And offsides. Now, even though the score is 1-0, I tell you, Broward is on the attack more so than the Sharks.
Yeah, they're playing high. They're
know,
playing
so-
high. But what Sharks is doing is letting them come up and then catch them on the counter with the speed.
But
They play high to the halfway line and the Sharks just waiting to catch them on the counter. There you go.
Peter brought the speed.
Shot on
Well
goal.
done.
Saved by the keeper.
Tell you that number 7 for Sharks, Coyote, Christensen Coyote. Tell you, have some motor in those legs. He's playing on the right flank. Here goes one more time. I tell you, you're right with the counter attack. The speed,
It's in abundance.
yeah.
When you play these Sharks, you can't allow them to get behind you because if they do, they're going to make you pay the price. There you go again. This team is a team that have been playing together, and you can see that they're playing together. Watch the overlapping run. Play through now. Well defended by Broward.
I like the composure of these players, both sides. These Nice. Reset.
And the communication is good, Nigel. Communication with the team is very, very good.
That's ball over the top. And of course, in the offside position.
In when you play high, the coach should realize and then have one of your attacking midfielder breaks down the defense. Because with that, you can get an offside. If you're an attacking the midfielder, taking the ball through.
But what the players are relying on, and that's why the defense played disciplined. If they weren't disciplined, they wouldn't catch those offsides. Sharks are relying on the speed.
Sure,
Put those ball over
it's
top.
getting them in trouble. Throw in the Sharks. The Sharks team look to me, Nigel, like they're pretty much in good condition.
Nice ball. Beautiful ball.
Well defended.
Well
again by
defended.
Sharks.
Get a corner kick out of that. Now, these set pieces are always dangerous.
Yes, anything can happen. Just about anything can happen on the set piece.
You can tell that was a practice field corner.
A foul on the play.
And that's a yellow card.
Yellow card issued.
Let's
Yellow
see
card
what
issued.
player that was.
Deliberate piece of work.
What was the number on that player? Trying to see what number that was. That
Looks like number 11 to me, Nigel. Looks like Shark number 11 that got that yellow card. Broward, sorry.
that was Broward number 11 that got the.
Shot on goal. Goalkeeper well handled. Had it well handled.
And if that was number 11, that's El Shai Mohammed that picked up that yellow card for Broward FC.
Seems like we had a headbutt on that one right there. Player down for Sharks.
And I think that's what number is that? That's down. And of course, in a head injury game, have to stop immediately. That was
Number 5.
that's,
Number 5 for Sharks.
that was Alexis O'Manil. But he seems to be okay.
Yeah, he's up and he walked off.
Once again, you are watching Flexx FM Sports. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you're always in tune every time there's a game. And we do carry multiple games. And we're right here at the beautiful Lauderhill Sports Complex in Lauderhill, Florida. And this is the CASA 2023 league. This is the Super League. Earlier you watched the Masters. It was two Masters game. First one, Juventus versus Rockets FC. Juventus was victorious with a 2-1 win. And that one.
Oh, Juventus still have that sting?
Still have that sting. A second game in the Masters was you had FC Attackers going up against the newcomer, Friends United. Attackers was victorious with a 3-0 victory
Over newcomers?
over the newcomers.
So newcomers, welcome.
Yes, a welcome call.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the Casa Masters. There go the speed. Goalie's way off his line. And he missed. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Open goal.
As
You
you
can't
take a
get
look.
anything better than that.
Beat the goalie and put it wide. Unfortunate for the Sharks. But, you know, Coach, you talk about the speed. That's where the breakdown happened, right in the middle of the field.
Yes.
He was able to.
What Broward is doing is playing high. And they're paying the price. That should be 3 goals up. That should have been
I
easily
tell you,
3
that
goals
should have
up.
been a ball in the net. He did create some excitement for the spectators.
Oh, yes.
I
And
tell you.
you're saying that their granddaughter could score that goal.
I tell you,
It
all
was
the
that
professionals
easy.
are in the stand.
A lot.
I tell you, the Broward coach need to make some adjustments to, you know, counter that or neutralize those speed.
There's one thing I know that you can't catch Usain Bolt.
But you can neutralize him.
I guess so.
You can neutralize him.
Prince Harry.
Yeah.
You can certainly use Prince Harry to calm him down.
I tell you. But coach, as a well-experienced coach, what would be your suggestion of neutralizing those speedy players coming off the
Low
flank?
block, because you know they're coming. So you got to be aware and be ready for it. They coming.
Now, would you play them much closer so they don't get that opportunity to?
If you low block and you see them all the time, then they can hurt you. So when you play high and leave the space behind you, that's when they execute.
Okay. There goes again. There's, I tell you. Okay, 1 too many touches. Here comes a counter attack for Broward.
Broward is taking too long to use the ball.
Ball across the middle. Oh,
That
bad
was
first
the
touch.
First opportunity for Broward directly on goal. Should have had that. That would
tell
have
you.
made a momentum swing in the game.
Definitely.
How does Broward look to you now, Nigel, seeing that they down 1?
But there's still, there's still, you know, as far as the attacking is concerned, they still have a high percentage of attacking. You know, it's just that they're not finishing. Now, if Broward neutralized those outlet passes, then they're one step closer. And they need to finish on their, when they get their opportunities. Beautiful turn.
Players on Sharks are very, very skillful. Very, very skillful. And
See,
there
another
goes
ball over the top.
again.
I tell you, if the coach don't make an adjustment to counter those outlet passes on the flanks, they're going to constantly get hurt. Oh, I tell you, that was an excellent. Look, take a look at this
That's
replay.
a goal of the
That's
century.
from 43 yards out
Goal of
and
the
in
century.
the back of the net.
I've seen goals in the World Cup, but this one's a goal of the century.
Beautiful. Number to play. What's the number? What's the number?
Awesome goal.
And that goal was scored by
Number 14 for Sharks made that impossible possible. The Sharks are on the hunt.
they're on your hands. I tell you, that was a beautiful goal by Mr. The player that has 2 first and 2 last name, Moses.
Oh my God. That you sure he didn't use the rod to pat the goal
Well,
just
is
now?
it a Moses, or if I mess up your name, I do apologize. Is Moise or Moise?
Moise. You can say
That was
Moses, Moses in English.
number 14 of the
I
Sharks.
think that's French.
Beautiful goal. And that, you see, that's where you have the ball IQ. Notice that the goalie was playing high. You said that earlier in the game. The goalies are playing high, and he took advantage of that.
The Sharks are enjoying themselves now. They feel this one so far. They feel good about what they're doing, and they're getting the job done. Sharks are just walking through the park now, Nigel. They're just simply having a stroll through the park. Had the Sharks executed all the chances that they get, this would have been a 4-5 game so far, Nigel.
Yeah, I tell you. And the bad thing is not that Broward is playing bad.
No.
It's just that they don't find a way to neutralize those long balls, and that's a foul.
Another foul on that defender again. He getting hurt. It's his second time down.
And that was a foul against the number 10, Bradley Franklin of Broward.
Seems obvious like Broward getting frustrated, Nigel. I don't know if they're getting frustrated with moving the ball around but not getting any results out of it.
Well, you know, this beautiful game we know as soccer, football to us. The momentum can change at any time.
At any given point. At any given point. It's the nature of the sport. It's an unforgiving sport.
Beautiful ball.
Number 11.
And a foul again,
If he
and that's
gets- if he
frustration.
If he gets a second yellow, if he gets a second yellow, it's going to be
And warning
an
from the
automatic red.
referee.
I think the referee is just going to give him a stern warning on this. A very generous referee. That was done right in front of her.
Here come the Sharks once more. Long shot. Goes wide off the goal.
The Sharks are putting it together real good. I like what they're doing. They're playing very simple.
I think those two goals that take Broward out of their game plan.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And like I said before, Broward not getting what they're supposed to get out of it. And they seem to be getting frustrated. Foul against the Sharks.
And he ran into a wall there. Here come the Sharks once more.
It's number 11 for the Sharks.
Well done.
Pretty busy on the ball.
Long shot.
And the pulling and the tagging of the shirt
I
right
think
here.
Mr. Moise is trying another long shot.
Yeah. He wants to show us that it's not a fluke.
A fluke.
He can do it again. But the tugging of the shirts from Broward shows that they're not getting anything done right now, Nigel. They're not getting anything done because they're not getting anything done. They're pulling shirts, they're pulling shorts. It doesn't look good.
And we have a foul against number 5.
Number 5 for Sharks. Good game.
That's
Now it turns out to almost like a one-sided game, Nigel. Good start, but Sharks seems to be in control with them 2 goals.
now Broward need to get a goal before the half to change this to change the momentum of the game. Here comes the Sharks once more. And we have a foul against. Good sportsmanship. Oh, that's rather.
And here goes Broward. Trying that long ball and shot just the same like the Sharks did.
And Shin kicked in.
If they pull back one, they're in good standing.
That's what I'm saying. They need to put one in the back of the net
They need to.
before the end of the half.
Spectators in the stand seem to be having a blast, Nigel.
Hey, that's the beauty about this sport, man.
Throw into the Sharks. Ball went out.
Tell you, Sharks are having fun out there.
Here comes
And we have a foul against the Sharks, and that's a set piece opportunity 25 yards out for Broward. Let's see if they can capitalize on this set piece.
They need to put themselves back in a better position.
And you see, is that number 18 that lined up?
Nicholas Nugent.
Yes,
Lance
Mr.
Nugent. He has that in his foot, I know that for sure. Let's see what he does. Straight into the wall it went.
And cleared out for a throw-in for Broward.
After all is said and done, Nigel, the Sharks look like they won the first half. Sharks seems to be giving up a lot of
Well,
free,
you know,
free-
the last
free kicks.
game we watched with Broward was the same sequence. They were down and out 3-0, and they came back and won.
Yeah.
So
They have a way of
the
coming
fat
back.
lady has no song yet.
They have a way of coming back.
Here's another set piece opportunity. I think this one is going to be taken by number 17. Is that
And
Sean?
that's Sean Sannon.
Sean said, yep. So here come the Sharks once more. Ran himself out of real estate.
Yes, I think we may have to extend the field a little bit more for him. Seems like it's a corner
It's
kick
a
now.
corner.
You know, Nigel, corner kick out of it.
I thought he ran himself out of real estate, but I
That's
guess
what I
I
thought
guess the
for a moment.
defender got a toe on it.
Yes, he did. And so they allowed a piece of set piece to happen right now. The legs are tired. So let's see how well they do on this piece of set piece from the Sharks.
That's an in swing.
That was down there.
That wasn't that bad. It was
No, not at all. Sharks seem to have a lot of stuff in their repertoire.
a lot of arsenal.
Yeah. They tasted defeat last year and they say it's not going to happen this year
I tell
in the
you.
finals.
Another ball over the top. Well, that's
Smart.
intelligent play.
Yeah. And this number 11 has to be careful with his tackles from Broward. He already received the yellow card, right? He already received the yellow card, number 11? Yes, I think so.
Yeah, he did.
But he's not backing down. He's not backing down.
Comes the speed once more. Ball across the middle. Oh, my God. That was a missed opportunity. Ball is still live in the box. Oh. And
Over
I
the
tell
top
you,
that went. Good shot and go, but no direction. Beautiful shot.
I tell you, if he would have gotten his feet on top of that ball, that would definitely be a goal.
A little bit more control on the shot. And have been directly on goal.
Long ball over the top.
Left it over.
Well defended. Here comes a counter attack. One defender to beat. Ball across the middle. Oh, beautiful save.
Awesome save by the goalkeeper.
Beautiful save.
Well done. You know something, Nigel? Sharks coming down this right side.
I tell you, we take a look at the replay.
Oh my
I
God,
tell
it was a
you.
beautiful save.
I tell you, when the Sharks attack, they attack with a purpose.
They certainly do. They certainly do.
Come a corner kick, set piece opportunity. A reset.
Reset. That sounds like the
And
halftime
that
whistle.
is the end of an exciting first half, I must say. Shark was able to put two in the back of the net, you know, and their constant attacking off the flank. I don't think the Broward had any answer for that.
No, this left side of Broward seems to be the
You know,
weak side, and they just dug a hole. And keep coming.
Even though Broward have a higher percentage of attacking, they have yet to capitalize on putting one in the back of the net.
Nope, certainly not.
So
And that's the only thing that's holding them back.
I tell you. As we go to a commercial break, take some messages from our sponsor, and we will be back right after this break.
We're back.
Well, we're moving on up to the east side.
Flex Fridays is back and it's bigger and better. Starting February 17 and every Friday thereafter. It's Flex Fridays at the new luxury and spacious venue, top tier restaurant and lounge, which is located at 5240 North University Drive in the beautiful city of Lauderdale. Doors open at 8 p.m. with an exclusive happy hour, followed by showtime with your favorite local and international artists. Celebrating a birthday? Well, let us take the hustle out of your birthday planning. Come on and join us at Flex Friday each and every Friday at Top Tier Restaurant, once again, which is located at 5240 North University Drive in the city of Lauderdale. Each and every Friday, a live performance from some of your favorite artists right here from South Florida and around the world. It is Flex Fridays. Come flex with us.
Moving on up.
Shan's Nails, the ultimate nail salon with the ultimate nail experience. Have your nail done by one of South Florida's best nail tech. Come on down and be pampered by one of the best in the business. At Shan's Nail Salon, everyone feels at home. Our nail techs will go above and beyond to ensure that you get the best of your experience. With a 5.0 Google review, who will want to go anywhere else? Sean's Nails is located at 3201 Inverara Boulevard. That's in Lauderdale. So call now and make your appointment at 954-444-1474. That's 954-444-1474. Visit Sean's Nails for the ultimate manicure and pedicure experience. They will leave you singing.
Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day, yeah.
Yeah, as we feature some first half highlights.
Rev got some?
All right, welcome back to the second half of our featured Super League game. Broward FC going up against the Sharks of Palm Beach. Sharks was victorious in the
First half.
with they were able to put 2 goals on the board.
Well, it's better than no goals, eh?
A lot better than no goals. Well, let's see if
If Broad can reply.
they can reply, and if the coach make the adjustment to neutralize those speedsters as what is it, speedsters. That's beating them out on the flank.
Same teams that came back on, no substitution.
Not that I can see. Well, that was the first attack from Broward with the ball over the top.
What they're doing now is the same application that Sharks,
But do they have the speed?
but do they have the speed to match it?
It was a good attempt. Header goes wide.
Yes, sits on that goal line for a back kick to Sharks. Goalkeeper taking his own little time though to go retrieve that ball. Start chipping out at the clock already.
Well, too early for that. Go that long ball. There go the speedster. I tell you, catch them every time. I tell you, speed skill.
Certainly does.
Speed kill. I tell you.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I tell you that.
These Sharks players can call Usain Bolt to a race.
Huh? that
They're
was
very quick.
I was a pass back. That wasn't the replay. That was scored by number 7. That's Coyote Christiani.
The Wild Wild Coyote.
Or
Got that speed under his feet.
Coyote Christensen, actually.
The writing is
Yeah.
on the wall, Nigel.
So that make
First 2 minutes in the second half.
Sharks 3,
Broward
0.
0. When they play around, they're going to score more goals. So they have to start getting serious with it. Throw into Sharks deep in the second in the half. Second half started out on a bang, Nigel.
A bang for the Sharks.
Bang for the Sharks.
There goes speed again.
There goes that speed that they can't match.
You know, if Broward had came out with a game plan
It changed immediately.
immediately.
It changed immediately. The Sharks are back on defense quick, and they're out on the counter in a
Beautiful
flash.
ball. They just don't have any answer for the speed.
Absolutely none. See, I tell you, the tugging shirt and pulling shirt and all that stuff. Shot on goal. Or went wide from the Broward FC group. Score still remains Sharks 3, Broward FC 0. Holy mackerel, here we go again.
That's never ended.
Goal again,
Never
number
ended.
11
That goal by number 11.
for Sharks.
I tell you. That's that's Constant. And I'm not gonna mess up his name. I'll just stick with Constant. Number 11 of the Sharks.
Sharks seems
That's a
to be
runaway.
biting, and they're biting
Run
hard.
away with it's a runaway with the score for the Sharks.
Sharks are biting, and they're biting real hard. 4 goals to 0.
And
This
that-
don't look
and-
like
and-
this don't look to me like the Broward team that played in the knockout, Nigel. This is not the same team at all.
Well, they never played against the Sharks.
Well, that too.
And if you're watching, we will update the score on the board in a few. It is 4-0, Sharks.
Even though you're down 4, I need to see something from this Broward team. That's gonna tell me that they're gonna put up a fight.
Long shot. Goal wide of the goal.
The spectators are now getting into it, where they cheering on the Sharks.
I tell you, the worst thing that a player could do is start talking to their fans.
Yes, once you get into that, it's
Yeah,
over.
it's over. Take you out of your game. Fans are always going to talk.
And you gotta
As
let
a
them
player,
talk.
let them talk. Concentrate on your game.
They made two substitutions, number 19 and number 2 for Broward.
Number 2 is Bevan
Bevan
Baker.
Baker.
Yeah.
And number 19 is Mr. Pierre.
And we have a foul.
For the Sharks.
This is a first Super League game for the season. What looks like it's going to be a very exciting season.
If this is the way that Broward is going to play, they're going to have a long season. Scoring opportunity here.
There's a ball. Ball across the middle goes to no one. And we have a foul
Committed by
against Broward.
Sam over there for Broward. They seem to be going at the legs of the Shark players now, taking them out. Sure signs of frustration.
And players up. As you can see, the spectators are right on top of the game. Beautiful turn. And
Foul on the
foul against the
play.
Sharks. And we have another foul. And they're inching closer and closer to the goal.
Yes, if they can pull one back, they're almost there, Nigel. And they need to make one of these spot kicks work. They've got 3 or 4 already and nothing to show for it. And they're like 20 yards down pitch, 18, 20 yards. Referee seems to be getting everything organized.
I tell you, this could be a great scoring opportunity for them.
Yeah,
For
hopefully they can do
Broward.
something with it. Yeah, they've got 2 already, 3 already, Nigel, and I haven't seen anything from it. So it's gonna be a different guy trying to execute something right. Looks like he can get this one, Nigel. He looks pretty much set to score this one.
Beautiful goal.
I
That
said it
goal was
from the
scored
set.
by number
From the set, Nigel, I knew it was going to happen. The way he set the wall.
scored by number 9. That's number 9, Luke Ferreira. Was the Broward player that scored that beautiful free kick.
Yeah. From the outset, I knew it was gonna keeper set that wall and was behind the wall, Nigel.
So Broward is on the board.
4 goes to 1.
Now they're pleading for the referee to give that young man a card, and he did. They talked her into it for kicking the ball away. I think
Yes. A descent of number 17.
number 17.
That's not gamesmanship.
Curlin's author, number 17, was the one that that yellow card was issued to on from the Sharks. And got a foul right in front of the referee against Broward.
That was easy call for her. It's a good start to
We
the
have
Casa.
a substitution for
Number 16 is in. And number 4 for the Sharks is in. Four and 16 is a substitution for the Sharks. Goes up for a goal kick for the Broward team. Seems like the Broward team is rolling themselves back into it slowly but surely, Nigel.
it's called a body of the midfielders.
Yes, I like what I see from Broward now.
Beautiful turn.
They made a midfield change with the Broward team. Nugent is no longer on the field, and it seems to be working well. New substitution mid-pack.
Let's change of field. Foul against Broward. As we get back to the action, the goalie is way off his line.
And there goes that long ball again behind the defense.
And got
Caught in the
the
outside
offside.
position. Right, it's going to be a throw in to Broward. Foul committed.
And is she going for a yellow card? No.
It's not a yellow card offense. He's slowly getting up, number 10 for Broward. He's on his feet right now. And he's ready for action again.
And
The referee's not buying it.
It was a walk it off.
The referee's not buying it. Well, taken out of here by the Sharks goalkeeper, being patient with the ball. So he bounces it, take it up to his line. Foul committed on the Sharks by Broward Football Club. The foul seems to be consistently coming from the Broward team, Nigel.
Oh, I think it's back and forth.
The stands is not as full as it normally would be, Nigel. See a lot of seats in the stands.
First, a pretty good crowd. If you look around the field. Right on the attack.
Gives
Who
it
goes out for a corner kick. That was a good opportunity, but again,
Yeah, missed opportunity. Missed
again
opportunity.
failed to execute.
Seems like they're getting over anxious and costing themselves some glorious chances. They just need to keep their composure, relaxed, and it will happen. Seems like the Sharks have taken their feet off the gas, Nigel. And not as hot as they were in the first half.
Well, I don't know if the flank plays were neutralized or they just switched their attacking plan. And sorry for that break in transmission, but we're back up and running.
That was a quick counter attack again by Sharks. But Broward seemed to have had that under control. They were able to get that back and preventing from goal number 5. Broward on the ball. Throw in. Broward FC. And this young man here, Bevan Baker, for Broward FC. Known him since he's a kid. Now he has no.
Comes another opportunity.
Yeah.
Well defended by
Sharks.
number 16 of the Sharks.
The good thing, Nigel, is that Broward have not sit back and said it's over. They're putting in that punch.
No, they're still pressing. Because
That's showing some character right there. After
as
being down 4
they've
goals.
been in this position before
Well,
and are
They can rise.
able to rally back.
yeah, they can rise. They have that touch. They know what to do. And they've been giving themselves some fair chances on goal, just not executing to make it 3-4 or 4-4.
If they had capitalized on some of those early attempts, then the game would have been a different thing right now.
Like I said, Sharks seem to have taken their feet off the gas somewhat. And now Broward is just playing their ball.
Beautiful turn. Oh, opportunity. And he's in the box.
Offside.
That is a penalty.
Seemed like an offside position, Nigel.
No, far offside.
No,
Coming
it's
from
not.
the back. No.
It's a penalty shot.
It's a
On goal.
penalty. It's a penalty.
They're coming right back into it, slowly but surely.
I see number 11 stepped up for it. That's El Sharif Mohammed. Stepped up to take that penalty kick.
They're digging their way back into it, Nigel. Let's see if they can convert this penalty. If they convert this penalty, they're right back into it.
Beautifully taken penalty kick.
Yes, right
Score
back
now
into it,
stands
42.
Broward 2, Sharks 4. And there's still time left in the game for the Broward to gain some more momentum.
What I've noticed, Nigel, is that Sharks have taken out the fiery players and putting them on the bench. I think the coach may have thought he have got this one, but he still got another half to play. This game may end up in a 4-4, Nigel.
I said there's still a lot of time. And we have a foul against the Sharks.
Yep. Broward is kneeling, hammering and
That was a
tongues to
quick-
get back into this
That
one.
was a quick take and free kick. I tell you, Broward is fighting.
Broward is right back into it. This is coaching at its best.
Tell you, goalie is playing with style. And a foul against Broward. That looked like it was a clean tackle to me.
Looks fair to me. The referee saw something different. Maybe it's because of the two players that came on him.
Long ball over the top. Now, the Sharks are still playing very comfortable.
Yes, they are, but they seem to take their foot off the gas. They get complacent with 4 goals, and they could come back to bite them. They're not using the ball like they did in the first half. They're just casually going through the motion right now. Broward looks more purposeful.
I tell you, looking for a foul. Referee's not giving that one.
It's like 4-3 in Nigeria.
Tell you. I tell you, the spectators are excited for those plays.
Oh yes, they like those. They like those plays. Hard bruising tackle. Yeah. They're pretty much back into it, Nigel. If we look at it from the start until where it's at right now, Broward had the better play. They just didn't score the amount of goals that they should. But now that the coach for the Haitian Sharks decide to pull the top players out, the ball game is now back in balance.
I tell you, see what referee is. She was able to maintain control in this game, I must say.
And she's very consistent with her work. And that's what's good.
A set piece opportunity. It goes directly to goal.
Foul on the goalkeeper. Another throw in.
Think did the pace seem like it slowed down to you?
Certainly, it's nothing like what we
is
had in
it
the first half.
Is it
They're-
fatigue or just
No,
right?
Sharks is playing in the hands of Broward. That slow tempo game. That is Broward game.
And one thing the ref is definitely letting the game play. She's not changing the momentum.
It has to be blatant for her to make that call. She's doing a very good job. I like her work. You think she could be one of the FIFA top referees in town?
Beautiful, beautiful. And here comes the speed again. Beautiful ball.
Goal number 3.
No, goalie did an excellent job of covering that angle.
I called it, but I was too quick on the call. Goalkeeper says not today.
It,
The game have lived up to expectation, Nigel, and the
I
sense
tell
that
you,
it's
definitely
pretty
did.
much balanced, in balance.
Beautiful play.
17 shots and with that play.
Looking for the foul. He's not going to get it. I see a player playing for the crowd right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Sharks are playing smart by keeping possession of that ball.
Yeah, and playing the with passes.
Yeah. They're not forcing the attack.
Broward is now doing their thing. The
They're
Sharks
trying.
did theirs earlier.
The clock is ticking away.
Yes, it certainly is.
So, and the stands are on their feet because the momentum that Broward picked up in the last couple of minutes here.
Broward know that the clock is ticking, and in order for them to do what they have to do, they have like about 7-8 minutes, somewhere in there, possibly 10 minutes. It's been different since number 2 came in for Broward, Bevin Baker. He has brought some solid defensive piece of work over here.
Tell you the temper on the field is getting a little
Out of
testy.
hand, yeah, testing out of hand.
Tell you the excitement of this game and the battle on the field is what
The
football
adrenaline
is all
going,
about.
yeah, the adrenaline pumping. This is real ball, real stuff.
Tell you, here comes the
Sharks
Sharks
on the attack.
attack coming down the right flank. One defender to beat. Nah, referee's not gonna call that.
Goal kick. I think they got away with that one just now.
I don't think that was a penalty. That was too soft to be a penalty.
It's too soft to be a penalty. So when I play with you, I can always knock you like that and get away with it.
Ah, it's a momentum that takes him down. He went for the dive.
Okay.
When a player goes down and jump up and sitting there looking for a penalty, he went for the dive.
Okay. You're teaching me something new.
Yeah.
You're never too old to learn. It is good fun,
And
real fun.
I tell you that this ref is letting the game play on.
Yes.
One of the fairest ref I've seen so far.
You think she's gonna get a pay hike?
She's just doing her work, doing what she's supposed to
Very
do.
good job. Very good job.
And there it is.
Sounds
the final
like
score stands.
final whistle.
Sharks 4, Broward 2. And don't forget to tune in Tuesday 6 to 7 for Flexx FM Sports Desk, where you will be able to take a look at all the previews from this week's game and more. This is Nigel along with Coach Brown saying,
See
until
you.
next time, we're out.